Hey, are you struggling financially and needing some help? Like your budget's a mess, or you have trouble paying down debt and money's tight every month, and you don't really know what financial coaching's all about? Well, stick around because I'm answering the top questions I get, along with the top benefits to you for getting some help. All right, let's jump right in here with what is financial coaching? Well, we're going to start with what it's not. So, I'm not a banker. I don't have access to any funds or anything like that. And I'm not a financial advisor. My wife and I, we have a financial advisor that helps us with our investments and picking mutual funds, things like that. So, financial coaching is like having a personal trainer for your money, helping you build money muscles, evaluating your habits, your thoughts, your beliefs about money, regarding your finances. My specialty in financial coaching is on the basics, dealing with those who are financially frustrated, who are ready for rapid debt relief, who want quick power over their money for future wealth creation. So just like working with a personal trainer, I'm going to be alongside you, doing things with you, also possibly doing even some things for you to help get moving, to get some quick wins early on so you can feel some relief in your finances. So let's jump into one of the top questions, which is I make good money. I should be able to figure this out, right? Yeah. Well, I've been there too. There's lots of information out there. Heck, we got YouTube, we got the internet alone with AI and asking, and we got books and we have different financial gurus out there. There's so much information, it almost acts like paralysis, where you can't even take a step. You're like, I don't even know what to do. So, what they talk about here, income is just a tool. We work on behaviors, just like working out at the gym. You got to change those behaviors to help you get benefits and results. As Dave Ramsey says of Ramsey Solutions, you can wander into debt, but you can't wander out. So we got to shake some things up, change what we've been doing, because guess what? It ain't working. You got to fix what's going on there. And that's why working with a personal coach helps you see those blocks and blind spots you may have about your budget. Maybe it's your spending habits. Maybe it is the technique you're trying to pay down debt. You think it's working, but obviously not because you're still feeling this chaos and frustration. And one of the other core benefits of coaching is it helps you with accountability. Once you sign up for something, you tend to go to the gym or you're part of that class and you are being held accountable by the coach or the teacher in that case to help you get moving and help you reach your goals. Another top question I get is this just for broke people or people in crisis? No, it depends on what you're trying to get out of it. Are you frustrated with money? It depends on the topic. Is it something with budget? Is it something with paying down debt? You're just having stress. So just like working out at the gym, we all don't need to be doing bodybuilding or working toward the Olympics. Hey, I just want to get in a routine and start feeling better. So just like that with personal coaching regarding your finances is the same thing. You want to help feel the stress change. You want less stress. Like it says on here, you want to optimize your financial world, not just survive it. I do a quick discovery call to find out if it makes sense for you to have coaching, depending on your reasons. And also, I have a 3 hour, what's called a rapid debt relief rocket launch, where it's 3 total hours, 1 hour over 3 days. And we start focusing on where you are, what are your goals. And I give you a quick statement snapshot, give you a glimpse of some of the done for you items I have along done with you with working with coaches. So it's like taking a session with a personal trainer for 1 hour and you are seeing where things are going. You're getting a baseline taken care of and you're like, do I like this person or not? Do I actually see the benefits of having coaching? Maybe it's not, but I'm telling you, you're frustrated and you need some fresh eyes on that. Take a look. We can get a call together or do the rapid debt relief rocket launch. All right. Any of you that watch or listen to Dave Ramsey have heard him say, well, you got to live on rice and beans, beans and rice when you're focused on getting out of debt. And people are like, do I have to live like that forever? Or how much do I have to cut back and sacrifice? Well, it depends on why. And that's what having a coach is going to help find out. Because just like coaching with my sports teams for over 25 years, what are the reasons behind their actions? Just like going to the gym and you're trying to lose weight or you're working out toward a goal, you will do things in your life that change because it needs to help you achieve that. Using our fitness example, just like people trying to lose weight or they are just wanting to feel better, they have to change some things in their life. But you know, the thing behind it is their why, their reason. So when people talk about sacrifice, the quote I used earlier that we hear all the time from Ramsey is you can wander into debt, but you can't wander out. You have to shake things up. And walking alongside with a coach, they can help move things out of the way for you to help you get momentum and action taken. But as we're talking on here, sacrifice is for a short season. Rachel Cruz talks about the big why, your desire to be debt free, your desire to have less stress regarding money. That's the benefit. That's the reason you are sacrificing. whatever that may be, to help you achieve your goal. So, working with a coach, I want to help you see results as soon as possible to give you that motivation and that reminder of, okay, I'm taking away this from my life, but guess what? I'm getting this. You're going to be receiving so much more by actually sacrificing to help your finances. So another question I get is people talk about some of the techniques and the tactics, the actual apps that they have, the budgeting apps or the different websites that they go on, and they find out how is coaching different? What are you going to do? So again, my specialty is dealing with the basics. The apps, they're calculators. I'm your financial navigator. I'm your fitness coach for your money. In the case of athletes, maybe showing a beginner athlete what a further along athlete looks like, a more developed athlete, intermediate, even advanced. Say, hey, you want to look like them? Do these things and showing. And then alongside, walking alongside with them as they're developing the skills. And then eventually they take over. There's a lot of things I can help get started for you and then do them alongside with you, making sure you're not veering off track. And then eventually you have the strength and the confidence to do them on your own because at the end of the day, this is your financial world that you're going to have to be doing alone. As they talk about having a short season of training, you can do that. It could be longer. It depends on your situation, but that's what having an evaluation with a coach like myself could do. So I love this next question because everyone talks about how busy they are and what they want to do. And as a coach for over 25 years, it comes down to your desire. What do you want? There are things that are going to take priority over other things based on your phase of life. What do you want to accomplish? Yeah, we're going to have to work on actually time blocking. I call them money minutes. And there is a strategy there, which is one of the done for you and done with you items I have in my coaching program that can help you find, honestly, developing a small habit. So here's a quick tip. 1 minute every other day. Can you pull up your bank statement? Can you go on your app, on your phone or on your laptop and look at your bank statement? Don't do anything with it. Just look at it. Make a dedicated time to do something, just like going to the gym. You would figure time that I'm going to go 3 days a week for a half hour and walk on the treadmill or do whatever you're doing at the gym, but you're going to block time out. We do it all the time. We do it for eating. We do it for sleeping. It just is a priority now that you are going to shift around some things. But again, having a coach alongside you can take a fresh look at your system and go, you know what? You have time here, here, and here, real small to develop those new habits of taking time to look at your money. And regarding coaching and the accountability, is it going to be hours every day? No, it's not. Honestly, the first month to help you get some habits going, maybe a 15-minute call once a week. And then there's also the budget buddy system I have. And then some of the other done for you items we'll be checking in. But so just like we're talking about habits, it takes about 21 days to 30 days to develop a new habit. So regarding those money minutes I just talked about, you do that for about a month, you're going to all of a sudden have a new habit develop that you taking priority over your finances and it fits into your life and it's going to be like it's already been there. And again, one more final point is thinking of your why. You are doing a short-term sacrifice possibly or a new adjustment of your schedule for long-term gain. Think about having more time down the road with your family or to do more things you want to enjoy. You're not constantly looking at your budget. Now, this is an important question because I had this exact sense early on. Being embarrassed, is this confidential? Of course, being a professional of over 25 years of running a small business and being a coach, we're not judging. We have all been there. So my story, I can remember the time that I was in the broke phase of my life when I knew there was an issue and I had to take a look at everything. And there was one time I was sitting at my desk, printed some stuff out and even wrote out things and took a look at where I was. And there was some shame there. I was a little embarrassed. How did I get to this point? Why did I let it get this far? But I took some action and there was reading books back then. And that's when I actually found Dave Ramsey's Total Money Makeover, which helped me focus getting out of debt. But I knew where I was. So just like going to the gym, you see people of all different fitness levels going there, but they have a goal. They're all connected because, hey, we're here being active together. And in the system of finances, it's the same way. We want to help. We've all been there making mistakes. I'm just further down the road. I went from broke to now we're building wealth. So I know and still in the trenches doing this stuff. So that's why I'm reaching out because I want to help people with the basics of trying to get some traction going, get some results so you can quit having stress about your finances. So this is a specific question I get with people that are dealing with multiple debts. And they're like, why don't I just get consolidation loan? That'll fix it, right? Nope. So research from Ramsey Solutions says that debt consolidation often fails because it only treats the symptom, not the source of the problem, the behavior. It actually extends the life. So, I got all my debts put down and I have everything down to a small monthly payment. but it usually extends the term by crazy amounts, and you're paying on interest more, and you will be paying more down the road. And it doesn't fix the habit of what got you to the point of having those multiple debt that you had to consolidate. And that's, again, working alongside a coach can help see the behaviors to help you change them so you won't have this financial boomerang of I pay off a debt and it comes back and everything like that. It's not working. Just like yo-yo dieting, it doesn't make sense. We need a lifestyle change. We need some habits to be addressed and different actions taken. Now, just like with any coach or program that you are jumping in with, you're going to be like, how quick am I going to see my results? And it depends on your situation. I know, but that's the answer. It depends on your why. It depends on where you are. Where are you even starting? Some people that are trying to lose 5 pounds versus someone losing 50, very different situation. We got to take a look at those things. So a little bit more about now, I do try to prioritize speed because if you see some quick wins, man, you're going to start getting that motivation going. And that's exactly why I'm doing all this. So after one of our discovery phone calls, maybe you jump in on the Rapid Debt Relief Rocket Launch, which is 3 hours over 3 days, the 1 hour each day. And we get a baseline going and I actually see some little action steps I can take with you based on the situation, the statement snapshot. So, and after the rocket launch is sessions that I call the Rapid Debt Relief Focus Force, which is 12 weeks of working with you alongside and doing items for you, doing items with you, and also addressing those habits and getting a plan together and taking action, helping you see results as soon as possible. I want to see progress. You win, I win. This is great. That's what we want to focus on. And some of the action steps, yeah, I'm going to give you some what I call wealth work. You're not doing homework. You're doing this for long-term wealth creation. One of the first goals for you is to actually build a starter emergency fund if you don't already have one. So we're going to be doing all these foundational steps to help you get there. So before we move on to the next question, I want to get a read on how you guys are doing. If you guys are thinking this might be something for you, type coach in the comments and or any other comments because I read all the comments and want to make sure I'm making videos that make sense for you and also provide benefit. I get this question usually in my discovery call or even as we jump into the Rapid Debt Relief Rocket Launch. It's part of the first day, the first hour of our call of where you are and just give you a taste of what some of the done for you items I have and done with you items as we work in the coaching program. But like at the beginning of the video, I talk about gaining power over your money, and POWER is an acronym I'm using in my coaching program, and the letter P in POWER stands for plan. And we're going to start with that in our statement snapshot. So wrapping things up, if you're tired of money feeling tight every month or your budget's non-existent and you have no idea how you're paying down debt or it doesn't seem like you're getting anywhere, you should consider financial coaching. I'd love to book a discovery call with you. No obligation. I'm not doing pressure coaching because, again, I'm looking for certain people who are ready for rapid debt relief. I'm not the coach for everybody. May not work for you, but guess what? We should have a call to figure it out. And check out this next video that's going to help go over even some more financial power tips for you.